Hey everyone, I'm Michael. Welcome to another edition of Let's Go Outdoors. You know, living up here in a northern climate, if you want to get out and experience an angling opportunity, well, that means you're going to have to get out on the ice and take up ice fishing. And I don't know anyone who's more passionate about this activity than Brad Fenson. He's an award-winning outdoor writer. He also works with the Alberta Fish and Game Association, and he has a couple of thoughts about the subject of ice fishing.
Late in the season, late winter, we get some incredible sunny days in Alberta, and it's a great way to spend a day out on a favorite or local lake trying to catch some fish. Now, of course, in Alberta, there's lots of different species, but the one thing I'll say that'll give you a heads up on any type of fishing is to use the right gear. Here I've got a simple rod, reel, and I can't really show you my favorite whitefish hook because the Old Timers Fishing Club would get mad at me. But it's really important to have the right gear with you. The other thing you want to do is really pay attention to the types of line you use in the winter. This is a specific ice line that's formulated to stay supple even in cold weather. And look at the stretch that's in that line. I mean, you can take a foot of line and stretch it out to probably 13 or 14 inches. Again, that's going to help you land fish. That works like a shock absorber. Make some time to take out a friend or some kids or some locals and go out ice fishing. It's a great way to spend a day in the winter.
So I always bring my tip-ups. And of course, there's a wide variety of tip-ups available on the market. These are just some of the commercial ones that I have, but they all work the same. Basically, there's something to hold the line and spool out, and something to notify you if you get a bite. But you know what? You don't need to go out and spend $20, $30 on a tip-up. For $3.50, you can get a roll of Dacron line, and you can make your own homemade tip-ups. It's real easy to do. All you have to do is tie the Dacron line to the handle and wrap it around. Attach your hook on the bottom end, and you're ready to fish. When you set this down on the ice, when a fish grabs it and pulls it, it's gonna unwind, and you're gonna hear that jug bouncing across the ice. If you want, you can put rocks or marbles in it to make it more auditory. Now, these are really easy to rig up. I almost always use a double rig or a quick strike rig. And the reason I do that is because of the way pike feed. We brought some big bait out here today to imitate what they would feed on naturally. So 6 to 8 inch herring work really well. And what you want to do is take the first hook and put it right in the top of his head so that the points are facing his tail. You take the second one and put it just in behind the dorsal fin. And the reason you do that is so the bait sits horizontal in the water. It looks very natural. It's what the fish are used to seeing. The other reason I do this is if you know anything about pike, what they do with a burst of speed, they come in and grab their prey by the side, they run it through the water and they disorientate it or drown it. They then turn and swallow it head first. And you can see by where my hand placement is, no matter where they grab it, they're gonna have a hook in their mouth. No matter when you get a bite, you can set the hook. And then it's just a matter of putting this little fella to work and get him down there to attract a big pike. If you're heading out ice fishing, save your empty windshield washer jugs, Javex jugs, buy a roll of Dacron, and you can make at least 6, if not 7 or 8 of these.
Now, I know that we're coming off an incredible deep freeze up here in Alberta, but before you head out, please make sure you check the thickness of the ice to make sure that it is safe for you to get out and enjoy some outstanding ice fishing opportunities here in our province. I'm Michael. Till next time, take care, everyone.